Gemini, good morning. Welcome to this general sun, moon, rising reading. You're watching Emery's Tarot. If you like my videos, please feel free to use the email in the description box below. Drop me a line and I will send you all the information. There's just a thing I want to point out before we actually get into the reading. Okay, now there is somebody using me on Facebook. They're using my site. It looks genuine. It is not. Okay, it's a scam. All right, they're using all sorts of payments methods, vouchers, etc. that I don't use. The only place you can contact me is here on YouTube using the official email in the description box below. That's the only place you will find me genuinely. Okay, here on YouTube. I am nowhere else. If you happen to see this site on Facebook, please report it. Okay, it is a scam. All right. And if you really seriously doubt even using my email, if you seriously doubt it's me, then just send me your mobile number, okay, via email, that one below this video. All right. And I'll be more than happy to say hello to you on WhatsApp. Okay, so that you can see it's me. All right. I just don't like the thought of, money's hard to earn these days. It's a very competitive world, and you have faith in us tarot readers, and you spend your hard-earned money only to find, some bozo scamming you, and I don't like it. I don't like, all you wonderful people being scammed out of money. You don't deserve it. So with that said, let's see what's going on for you. I'm going to pull you a career card and also a relationships card. Then I'm going to pull you one or two tarot cards to see what's going on with you generally. Sun, moon, rising. Okay, so oh, that jumped out quick. Many choices. I believe here this also jumped out for Libra. Okay, I'm going to tell you the same as I tell them. You have many options open to you now as far as work goes. Your imagination is running wild. And what a lot of you may be doing is, oh, I've got this brilliant idea, and then questioning it. Okay, and sort of you can put a downer on it. Okay, oh, that's not achievable. It's beyond my limits. No, it isn't. Okay, so you beautiful people can achieve whatever you set your mind to, within the bounds of reality, of course. Okay, because with this energy, I kind of get the Seven of Cups in tarot. There is options there, and what it is if you're willing to make a decision on what you actually want to do with your life, okay, to get you out of this position you're in now. It is achievable. Sometimes the journey is long, but very rewarding. Sometimes you have to do a job you don't really like. Sometimes you have to travel. But it's all about running in line with your finances. If you haven't got the finances to travel or to move, then you can take some kind of job you don't like, but see it as temporary. For some of you, you may even take 1 or 2 years, 3 years even to achieve what you want. But if you stick with it, you can achieve a lot simply by that letting your imagination play around with it. Get something creative. You may even decide you want to set up a business for yourself. All right. There can be a bit of an apathetic mood with this many choices, like I've just described. But if you have the strength and the courage and the conviction, this is saying you can achieve and put yourself in a career, a lifelong thing. It's a life. I'm picking for some of you. This is a lifelong choice. A bit like me. I did many jobs and some of them I really hated. I detested them, but I stuck with it because it was money. And if it weren't for passing through that, I wouldn't appreciate the tarot like I do. This is a wonderful career. Okay, but not everybody can do it. You have to be spiritually inclined, but I found my niche, and I'm kind of getting, you're at the beginning of your new journey, really. This is where your real journey starts. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what we have in relationships. What do we have in the relationship sector? Chemistry. Oh, there's something kicking off. Oh, reconciliation. Somebody you've been in contact with before. Not necessarily an ex. I know the ex sort of springs to mind. Well, I don't want that. I'm not going through that again, that kind of energy. But there's a reconciliation here. Somebody, you may even, okay, change your job and then come into contact with somebody you've been in before. But there's a strong magnetic attraction here with a lot of you. Okay. There is people from your past coming back. All right. So this would be in this many choices card, your career depending on who you want to go forward with, which is very, very important. This life is all about sharing, really. There's definitely a strong magnetic pull. I'm getting distance here. There's a relationship here, but it's at a distance. This could be somebody you've met on holiday. You exchange phone numbers, you went your different ways, you're both married, you both have kids or whatever. Or, even the young of you had college to go to, gap years to sort through. And you sometimes occasionally thought about this person, but there's something here coming full circle. Okay. And the energy is much stronger. You could even be dealing with a soulmate. Ooh, this is cool. I like this energy. Exciting. Here we go. What is the general energy this week for Gemini? Whoa. King of Cups. Wow, a new love. A new love. But you're keeping your emotions in check. Ooh, it is a soulmate. Bottom of the deck, King and Queen of Cups. Whoa. But whatever your situation, your practical situations where you're living, where you're working, who you're dating, etc. All right, does come into it. Now, it's the feelings are not the problem. Okay, it's the practical stuff, money, finances, etc. Distance, travel, visas, all that sort of thing. Could well be that this person's married or you're married. If for the young, I'm kind of getting there's some kind of strong parental influence. Maybe you have to get the parents' acceptance, get the parents on side. Ooh, you know, there's a huge respect here for parents. Mm. There's this relationship is being delayed, okay, or something's been delayed. This person you're dealing with, perhaps, or you are having to make preparations of some kind, perhaps with finances, with your job, whatever. But it's like seeing to immediate needs first. There's also in the fact that weighing up the pros and cons of this. Well, you do see it as a bit risky, this relationship, but it's this that chemistry card. Well, for some of you, it's very strong. Talk about a strong magnetic attraction here. We're going electric. We're not just talking about a household magnet here, metaphorically. We're talking about an electromagnet. The electromagnets that pick up cars in scrapyards and other manufacturing processes. We're talking about a very, very strong energy here. What is your energy in all of this? What is your energy in all of this? Oh, 6 of Rods. You're all about action. Well, somebody's got you in their mind. Notoriety. Wow. Yeah. Well, it looks like you've got your wish here, but the universe didn't promise it was going to be easy. Ooh, it never does. This is where the learning curve comes in. I'm kind of getting this clingy energy. Somebody trying to prevent you from doing something, or somebody trying to prevent you from pursuing this. Maybe your marriage, you see, and I'm kind of getting this clingy energy. With finances, I'm getting that you to pursue this, it's kind of like keep your finances in check. And because of finances and practical issues, it's slow moving. Okay. A lot of you have already decided the career and the person you want to be with, and now it's the procedure of actually getting to where you want to be and who you want to be with. You're very focused. This relationship has gone from a casual acquaintance and it's developing into much more. Now I'm seeing travel here, I'm seeing a visit to that's going to keep kind of emotions and thoughts to oneself to a very narrow subject. Something here, conversation on talking about the future, right? But you are definitely interested. There's a change of heart here. Somebody's trying to change your mind, or you're trying to change somebody's mind. Maybe there's a lot of excitement and a lot of speed with this thing. Maybe you're trying to slow it down. But there's this energy with the hangman of sacrificing something for the greater good, giving up a present situation to pursue what it is you want. Ooh, there's a lot of very fast moving energy here. There's certainly talk about the future. What's the energy coming in? What's approaching you? What is approaching you? Yeah, communication. Page of Pentacles. Well, organising travel, booking a travel ticket, booking a flight ticket of some kind, or train ticket. But whatever your present position in life, married with kids, or whether you're pursuing something here, you're moving on from a situation. Well, you're certainly stepping into a much calmer frame of mind. I'm kind of getting there's been a relationship here for a lot of you that's been very hectic, very chaotic. You're turning your back on that and you're pursuing something much more reliable. Six of Pentacles. Somebody's got something to offer you. Or maybe two or three people. Maybe you're getting more attention, not just from one person, but two or three people. And with this here, woo, you're kind of spoiled for choice here. There's one particular relationship, but the universe is calling you to make a decision, a final decision. Some of you have got the interests in not just one suitor, but maybe two or even three suitors. Wow, spoiled for choice. So, kind of getting there's different locations here, different distances. Oh, so there's a lot of things for you to consider. You're going to need the assistance, not only of authorities, but of other people as well. You're going to need the support of other people. Just going to pull one more, but the universe is making it's kind of like maybe just one of you is dealing with a person. I'm getting for one of you, you've been dealing with a person or a situation that's been all take, and this person has had time to reconsider that, there's this energy, it might even be you, there's this energy that if you want to receive, you've got to be prepared to give it. If you want commitment, you've got to give it. You can't expect the other person to commit if you don't want to. You can't just pick and choose, not with the universe. If you want something to work, you've got to be prepared to give what you expect in return. Right. But I'm picking up there some assistance from somebody, okay, to help you along your way. Wow. This could be in the form of, if you're a student and you have to learn something new, getting a bank loan, and it's getting all getting all the help you need to pursue this. There's got to be a lot of preparation. For one of you, there's a very strong parental influence. That's what I see this week. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.